Drummers Against Implied Timekeeping. I want to call this video, What to Do When You Go on a Gig. Now, as a disclaimer, this is my opinion based on thousands of gigs that I've done over many, many years. And I want to give you a description as best as I can of how to just act when you're about to play with musicians you've never played with. It's very important, okay? Now, the best way I can describe it, first off, is your ability to be friendly, but not too friendly. And what that means is, say hello to everyone and get right to setting up your drums. If it's a session, any questions that they have, answer them as best as you can. But the idea that I want to stress to every drummer is you're playing the drums, so you're going to learn whatever's going to go on there. The best way is to be all ears and almost no personality. I always found when I did not show my personality, things went better. The minute you put your personality within the group of people, certain things go on that may be positive, but they can also be negative. So what I want you to do is to be a bore. I don't know how that translates to the camera, but you want to be a bore. Not so much as aloof and distant, but you have to just be basically monotone and answer and work everything in a way that is somewhat boring. But you have to play great. But your personality has to be this way because they'll judge you much better if they cannot pinpoint anything that they can pull out that's negative. So you'll become more positive by not doing anything, is what I'm trying to say. So that's the thing I want to stress, because you're going to be under a lot of trying situations, sessions or gigs where you don't know the songs exactly, or you were put into that position because someone canceled. But to always set forth your ideas, keep them in reserve. Let them know if you can help, if they ask you for an idea, that you're there for them. But all in all, you just play bore. And that's the best way I can describe it after thousands of gigs. I mean thousands of them. I can't believe I've said that, but 47 years of every type of gig, that was always the best. When you, let's say, overextend comedy or your personality is more forceful, I want you to hold it back at all times. Everyone knows the drummer is always the joker in the band as a rule. But that would happen if you were there for several gigs or over a long period of time. But just as a general rule of thumb, I always found being a bore worked out best. They always said, I like that guy, blah, blah, blah. But they could never hold anything against me for being a bore. Now, you got to be careful not to be too much out of the picture. You want to be in the moment. But that's something I want to stress to you over thousands of gigs. All right? If you have any questions about this, feel free to ask me. I'm on twitter.com/drummersagainst, facebook.com/drummersagainst implied timekeeping. Click like on that. And those of you who are coming in for the very first time, I welcome you. I invite you to go through my entire catalog of videos, which kind of sets forth my entire series and what I'm trying to teach you. And if you like it, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Your subscription is the support I need to continue, and I have a lot of these type of videos coming if that's what you prefer. And those of you who have stayed with me from the very beginning, thanks for looking in. Always your support is great. I can't believe how long you've been with me. And I got a lot planned on the technical side, but I want to try these out a little bit just to give you my experience, all right? So my best to all of you, and let me know what you think. Take care.